Hi, Brenda. Welcome to my channel, the Empress and the Sun Tarot. Tonight I will be doing some free readings. I will do a general reading for whoever's watching, and then we will get into the questions. Looks like there's already some questions posted. So I ask everyone to please like the video. I ask that you subscribe. As part of our energy exchange. I do keep the questions on the chat next to me. That way I am able to kind of keep up with where I am. I will try to do a little better about paying attention to the live chat as well. My husband is my moderator. Sometimes he gets busy. So we're kind of new on this, but we're working it out. Hi, Lily. How are you doing today? Sure, drop your question in the chat. New Zealand, is that right, Lily? I can't remember. I feel like that's what my guides are telling me, New Zealand. So we are just going to do a little bit of a general reading, and then we'll get started. The first card out is the Creation card, and then we get the Ancestor card. We kind of got this energy earlier. The bottom of the deck is about action, so I feel like it's really time to work on your manifestation and what you would like to bring forth into your physical energy. I feel like your ancestors are all around you. They're definitely guiding you, trying to push you towards, that dream you really want to do, but you're a little afraid to take those steps to take. Then we will get some tarot. Awesome. The first card out is the Empress card, and it's the World card in this deck. I feel like it's really time for you to step forward on this new journey. I feel like it's a definite heart chakra activation this weekend with the Venus star. We are going into Scorpio season, which is about transformation. We also have the new moon as well as the eclipse on Tuesday. So eclipses definitely are a time that you can really change your manifestations and really bring things into you very quickly. With it being in Scorpio, that is the South Node. And normally that's where we're comfortable. Our North Node is, our mission in this lifetime, where we're working towards. So I feel like we're supposed to really be working on growing our self-love and, loving others. We are all one. For a long time, I didn't know what that means. And now it is, because I talked, I can feel the energy of many things. We'll just put it at that. Any other messages about this? You get to choose your battles, so make sure you're having boundaries. Throughout this journey, we're tested. It feels like a lot. Because I feel like overall our mission here is to gain mastery, to heal our karma, not only our personal karma, but our family karma. So the card, the Observe card, which is, the Hanged Man, is kind of sitting back and kind of, really dreaming about what do you want. It says choose your battle. So, choose what you want to create. The bottom of the deck is success and growth, which is, the Eight of Pentacles. I'm getting the message. It's definitely time to step into definitely your journey to work towards your manifestations. I get the ancestor release are right there with you, definitely trying to push you forward. I feel like through with this heart chakra, a lot of people could be having this kundalini in energy happening rather quickly. Once you open that heart chakra, that energy is just going to shoot up. A lot of people, can move that energy and pull it up to here. And then, that heart gets blocked from so many things, big and small. So just know that you can really open it this weekend and really cause a huge change. And really, once you get your kundalini moving, it is really able to push fast to push those manifestations forward. So I hope everyone is having a great evening. Lily, it's probably morning for you. We will just start at the top and answer a few questions and see where we go. We will start with Kiwi Kiwi. When will me and T get married? Guidance for Kiwi Kiwi. Guidance for Kiwi Kiwi. I'd like to thank everyone for joining us tonight. My husband is moderating for me. The cards that came out are the Seven of Wands, which is about having those boundaries. The Knight of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. With this energy, I feel like it's definitely, this person's, meditating, definitely looking in another direction, very blocked off, kind of separated. I feel like working on his journey. I think, and he's pulled his energy back, which can be definitely causing some, chaos and conflict of the mind. But just know that is most of the time the ego. If you're really having a lot of chaos and conflict about somebody, take a moment and ask your ego to step aside. I do it frequently. I just say, I ask my ego to step aside for this conversation. The ego is supposed to serve us, but it doesn't always do that. Sometimes we become a slave to that, and it gives us this chaos and conflict because the ego's job, it thinks, is to try to protect us at all cost. I feel like it's time for you to take a look at things in a little bit different perspective. And once you release a little attachment and kind of step back from that energy, it gives you an opportunity to come out of this hanged man energy. I feel like it will really lighten you up. It is part of your healing. You have to do that healing to get out of this energy of lack. Definitely some codependency there. I feel like the universe is trying to bring you in some strong messages. So I would listen in your meditation. If you're not meditating, I would take that practice up. There are lots of great guided meditations on YouTube, some breathing exercises, or many other things that I think could help. That will definitely push your journey forward together to union. But I feel like there needs to be some energy. There's a lot of toxic energy here that I feel like is really holding everything back. I hope that helps. And we will move on. Michelle, will I meet someone on Tagged? Will Michelle meet someone on Tagged? I feel like, yes, it might even be somebody you previously knew. Sometimes the Six of Cups is even past life. Um, Definitely when you meet that person, you probably will feel really connected. They are Emperor energy, so that is definitely really good. But it looks like it says yes. I hope that helps, Michelle. We'll move on. MD 007. I was wondering if I signed employment contract with my previous employer or a new company. Guidance for MD 007 for career. Guidance for MD 007. We got the Seven of Pentacles. So it's about being patient, but it does look like there will be an offer coming in. Something that will make you very happy, satisfied. The Nine of Pentacles is really good energy. That's going to move you forward. I do feel like you're going to get a new offer. And then maybe after that, once you change your focus, then that previous job might come back with an offer as well. But I feel like the new company definitely will come with some sort of offer. Hi, how does C feel about me? Guidance for him. The Two of Wands, which is daydreaming, and the Nine of Cups. So that's really good with the Ten of Cups on the bottom. So it looks like C definitely feels some energy there, and I feel like is just really having a little chaos and conflict because I saw the Eight of Swords there, which is just slowing that down. Or maybe you're having a little chaos and conflict. So just being in your happiest vibration can really help push that forward. And I think we already got Michelle's question, so we'll move on to Lily. Does Israel Aries miss me and think of me often? I get overwhelmed feelings missing him and wonder if it's because he's missing me too. Lily, we get the Four of Pentacles, and we get the Six of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles with the Six of Pentacles on the bottom. I feel like he is thinking about you. I feel like he's really holding himself back. But I feel like after some type of success, he will come forward with a new offer. We get the Emperor as the next card, something that's really balanced. Definitely feel like, he's definitely thinking about you. I would say even trying to send you messages telepathically. He might even be unaware, but through his thoughts and dreams, he is communicating with you, Lily. So I would say yes, definitely he is connecting with you. Hi, Catherine. How are you? Does my family have my best interest at heart? If I should trust them. Okay, guidance for Catherine. What does Catherine need to know about her family? Catherine, the first card that popped up is the Ten of Wands. The next card out is the Ace of Pentacles. Then we have the Fool, the Eight of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. The bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands. I feel like with this energy, they do have your best interest. They want to help you get rid of this burden, because this future energy right here that's coming is really beautiful. The Ace of Pentacles, the Fool, the Eight of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles is, doing the Knight of Pentacles is the only one that, finishes the race. He does the work, gets through the steps. So I feel like, yes, they can be trusted. I feel like they're really trying to help you in this burden. I hope that helps, Catherine. Um, um, my guides want me to move around a little bit, so I'm going to move around. You're welcome, Lily. Anime TikToks, I'm going to do you, and then we'll go back up to where we were. I feel like your message needs to come out right now. Being very guided to it. The cards that came out are the 10 of Swords, the 2 of Swords, and the 8 of Cups. I feel like currently you're having a lot of negative thoughts about it. I feel like it will happen when it's meant to on your journey. It does feel like that will be part of your journey, but I feel like there's something you need to learn or heal. As I say, heal, we get the Devil, and then we get the Awakening card, the Judgment card. So I feel like you're definitely being currently guided, Anime, towards your path. I feel like that will happen, but in the right time. I feel like there has to be an ending to this cycle. Definitely, the world to have a new beginning. I feel like you really have to walk your path. I feel like you're really being called to your spiritual path with, the High Priestess, the Devil, and the Judgment card. This other person could be very toxic. It might not be the person that you're supposed to have children with. That could be part of the reason why it's not happening currently. It looks like, in the immediate future, you're being definitely divinely guided towards your path. Towards something completely new. The Ace of Wands is definitely new. The World's the ending of that cycle. So I feel like you just have to like stand your boundaries and just do your work, do the day-to-day work. Make sure you're doing what serves your highest good. A good thing to ask is this serving my greatest good? Do these feelings make me feel good? Or do these feelings make me feel bad? Does this make me happy? If it doesn't make you happy, I feel like you shouldn't do it. But I feel like you're definitely being called forth. As I say, look at that card. Definitely being called forth for a bigger mission, to really be a leader. The message I heard this morning was, what you learn, teach that. And so far on my mission, I've been working on my Chiron. So I'm working on teaching that, how to teach people how to fix their wounded healer, how to heal that past energy. I'm learning to do Akashic records so I can go into the Akashic records, and I've done some work on my own records. I'm looking to do that professionally soon as well. But you have to really work on healing family karma. I feel there's some tie to that family karma there that's holding you back from that right now. Anime, I hope that helps. Schlock, will me and Vidisha marry or get into a committed relationship? Guidance for Schlock, please. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. The next card out is new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. I feel like the next card is the retreat card and then release your ex. So I feel like there may be something new on the horizon that happens really quickly with one of you or for you together. I feel like it depends on what your vibration is going into this opportunity. If you're in a negative mindset, you're gonna, really push this person away to where you're in this higher vibration. It can change that energy to bring this honeymoon in. So just I would really beware of the energy you're offering because I feel like that's really important towards these cards over here. So staying optimistic and being the highest vibration, and treat this as it is a brand new love. A lot of times after that initial courting phase, things fall off and you don't do the dating and that kind of thing. And that kind of, really makes a difference. So make sure that you're doing that. Make sure you're not holding on to any past energy. But I feel like your vibration is going to really be the thing that matters the most. And then we'll go on to Cassius. Guidance for Cassius. Does Cassius already know her future husband? I feel like you will meet him through work. The Eight of Pentacles is, doing the work, and the King of Wands is a very strong energy. So I feel like my guide said through work. So then we'll go on to Aisha. Guidance for Aisha about her relationship. We get the Six of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. The bottom of the deck is the Five of Wands, which can be, some chaos and confusion. It could also be the energy spread really thin because of work or just many things on the plate at one time. I feel like there will be some new clarity that comes in that can bring in, this Six of Pentacles, this King energy. I feel like you've been holding on to some energy from the past. I would look into your family karma loop and see if there is a energy of lack, cycles of up and down. Just know that when you're really holding on to energy, if it's good or bad, it just brings more of that energy to you. So just be very aware of that. Make sure you're being very balanced and grounded. But I feel like you're going to get some real clarity or inspiration that's going to really move you forward. Aces are gifts from the universe. So I feel with that, the universe will give you a little gift with that for doing the work and make sure you're being balanced and grounded. That was for Aisha. And then we will We'll go to PC, Aquarius's feelings towards me and why he isn't contacting me. Guidance for PC. Welcome, Lily. Have a great night. We have the Four of Swords, which is, that energy's definitely pulled back. The Seven of Wands, definitely more pulled back energy. We get the Devil, which can be toxic behaviors, codependency. Then we get the Two of Swords, and then we get the Justice card on the bottom. I feel like he's not contacting you because he's maybe doing some dark night of the soul work, or he's having the dark night of the soul. He might not know what the work is, but I feel like he's definitely has his very energy pulled back. Either he's having the dark night of the soul, he's really behaving with having toxic behavior, could be addiction or any other toxic trait, even working too much, really, focus completely on his work and nothing else. I feel like there will be some type of decision made. I feel like, at any time, usually she can, pull that off and clearly make that choice. She just has to decide to put one of those swords down. So the Two is about making that decision. I feel like there is a soul contract between you. There could also, be potential marriage with the Justice card. I feel like it's been a rough, hard journey, but there is potential of that awakening. Just, I feel like this shadow energy has to be worked for, is why he hasn't come forth. The Moon, the Eight of Swords. But once that wheel turns, once he does some of the work, I feel like then he will be coming towards you, PC. I feel like dark night of the soul. And we will move on. Well, Catherine, sometimes you just got to put yourself out there with your neighbor. A little easy flirting would go a long ways, maybe. You never know. And we're going to move on to Benny. Guidance for Benny about Vincent. Guidance for Benny about Vincent. The bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. Sometimes that can be no communication. Really, she's normally very tight-lipped. She's listening, but not speaking. The other cards that came out are the Two of Wands, the Tower, and then the Ace of Swords. I feel like, and then the Justice card, which, that, soul contract, that also that marriage card. I feel like soul contract for sure. I feel like something will happen. The Tower. I feel like somebody puts an offer out there, and then there's going to be some really quick clarity coming in that could really change this. Because the card after the High Priestess is the Knight of Pentacles, which is the only one that finishes the race. And then, we have the Devil, which can be, very passionate. It can also be toxic because we got, the Knight of Wands, which can also be very in and out energy. So just beware of that. If this is a pattern that's happened in the past about this in and out energy, I would look at where your Chiron is, and I would just look at the pattern of it, and see how you've had that. First, ask yourself what is the feeling, and then see when you've had that pattern before. When have other people made you have that feeling? And then kind of, work your way through that process of figuring out, okay, this is based on, my mother's belief of this, or, a lot of things we get programmed early and we pick up our beliefs of our parents, our siblings, our spouses. So I think I'll do a video about that, about working through your beliefs. Dave, if you could write that down for me, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Everybody say hi to Dave. He's my husband, and also my moderator. Shada, can I get what's next for me in love? You are manifesting some beautiful energy because we have the Empress. Or some fertility. But definitely manifesting something. The first card out is the Fool, the Empress, and the Nine of Pentacles. So looks like you're definitely manifesting a new opportunity. Possible marriage partner. The Queen of Pentacles is married. It may start something very small. Make sure you're being grounded. He's very disconnected, so make sure. And this energy is both super grounded, so make sure you're spending time being grounded, taking a bath, putting your feet in salt water, putting your feet on the earth. Washing your hands in cold water. Just make sure you're being very grounded because it looks like you're really manifesting a brand new opportunity. It may start with just some small communication, but then it can grow into something really beautiful. I hear don't judge a book by its cover because you just never know. So I hope that helps. Kiera, will me and Ty end up together? Guidance for Kiera about Ty. Oh, we'll get the Empress again. So it looks like you're a powerful manifester too. Kiera, I'll tell you how I manifested my husband. I wrote a list of all the things that I really wanted in my perfect partner. I spent a few days writing it. I was a little bit picky, I would say, because I had been through a lot on my journey. But I feel like you are going to get your wish fulfillment with that. I feel like you're manifesting it. I would write the most beautiful love story that you would like to have, and I would burn that on the new moon, which is the 25th. Because I think while you're causing that, you're just slowing this all down. I feel like you're manifesting something really great. The Three of Wands is wish fulfillment. The Page of Pentacles is, action in the physical communication, make sure you're balanced and grounded. Make sure you're knowing your worth and not taking breadcrumbs. If you feel like you're being breadcrumbed because this isn't a very big offer, make sure you're putting your boundaries up. I hear there are many fish in the sea. So just know that if you put your boundaries up and he chooses to walk away, that there are so many other options out there to bring you such joy and happiness. But I feel like you're really in charge of this manifestation. It's just which person on this card you choose to be. If you choose to think the negative, or if you want to be optimistic. If you want to be optimistic, write that love story you would like to be a part of, and see if you can't work on bringing that into the physical. I would work on it this weekend. Venus is doing a star. It's really, really, strong Venus energy. Venus is Taurus and Libra energy, the Empress, and the Justice card. So that those cards have definitely been very prevalent tonight. So that Venus energy, I feel, is already up on us. Sometimes I do feel the energy a little bit early. So that could be why that's coming out in my readings. I would say that is why. So just know that energy is happening right now. Then I am doing great, Lisa. How are you doing? What does the universe want to tell Lisa? What does the universe want to tell? Well, so far we get the Emperor, the Queen of Wands, and the Two of Cups. So that's really good energy. It looks like you are manifesting a really great partner. The Knight of Swords comes in with clarity, comes in really quickly. So I feel like you're going to bring this in really quickly. Ace of Swords. So yes, you're going to bring it in really, really quickly. I feel like you're gaining clarity, maybe about a person from the past. I feel like a person from the past. You're calling in and you're going to have a new opportunity. You're really standing in your power. I see that with the Strength card. So I feel like you've really done the work on yourself. So I feel like that can really now bring you in the sun. So that's really beautiful energy. I feel like you're going to get some messages, some clarity, something that's really going to move and change something really forward. May that be work or something else. Would it be in the Eight of Pentacles there? It could definitely be a work situation. So either way, it can be really good love or really good money. We get the Hangman. So it looks like the choice is up to you. What do you want to manifest? Eliza, can I know what is R's thoughts and feeling about me? Guidance for Eliza. We get the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands can be, that in and out energy. We also get the King of Wands. So maybe with that, his feelings are evolving, because we also get the Chariot. So I feel like maybe going from that in and out energy to maybe something a little more solid and stable is in the future. So just having your boundaries will be the thing that can really push that forward to bring in the happiness that you really deserve. With the Sun and the King of Cups. Because the Empress is the bottom of the deck. So those are beautiful energies. Looks like you are definitely able to call that in. Linda, will me and Capricorn reconnect? one big O. Will Linda and the Capricorn reconnect? Oh, Linda, we get the Five of Pentacles. And then we get the Seven of Cups. So it looks like somebody is making the choice to kind of walk away, be very quiet. I think right now the energy does not look like it is moving in that direction. Linda, energy is always able to change. That is just current potential energy. As you raise your vibration, that can raise that potential energy to a different place. So just know that as you do your self-care and your self-love and raise your vibration, that will change that potential energy. I'm feeling guided to tell you that. So just know there is a chance for that. PC, I don't think you can do anything to remove it from that. I think you can just have to be in your highest vibration. Will Rhonda and Rex go out of town? Rhonda, that sounds really good. Let's see what the cards say. Rhonda, we get the Hanged Man and Justice. And like I said, that, Venus energy is definitely around. We get the Hanged Man, which can, sometimes be about gaining clarity. But the bottom of the deck is the Five of Swords. So with the two majors, I feel that says yes to me. But I feel like this chaos, just be cautious, because then the card is, the Ten of Swords and the Four of Swords. And that's all, very much pulling the energy back, causing chaos and confusion. So just be very, I don't want to say be aware. I hear in my head, be aware. So just be aware of the energy. I feel like with the card, I hear flip the script. I feel like you being in your Empress energy is the thing that can flip the script. I hear, not sure. So I wouldn't be in this negative energy. I would be in my highest, happiest energy. And if I feel like I hear flip the script. So I feel like you being in this, goddess energy, be the Empress. Because either way, you're really going to be fine, Rhonda. But I do, I feel like you have the power here to really, because, it's all, women in these major arcanas, the balance, the enlightenment, you can really manifest it all. Don't bring yourself into this negative vibration. Really think of the positive stuff, and I think it can really happen for you. I feel like it says a yes, but I just feel like I would be very guarded of my energy. Make sure you're doing what's best for you. Shada, thank you. We do have a Facebook group that we have started, a private group for my community to come together to communicate with me and each other. I'm going to do a couple of private readings in the group a week, so please join and help grow our soul tribe. We're all in this journey together. I'm working on my stuff every day, just like everyone else is. I have done a lot of my healing work, but there's always more to do. it's always, that spiral leveling up, working on that mastery. So just know that we're all in this together. So if anybody would like to join the Facebook group, it is in the banner on the bottom where it says Facebook, or there is also the PayPal link if you would like to donate to the channel for the greater good of the channel. So thank you. With that, we will do a couple of more questions. We will go on for Kimberly. Kimberly would like to know about communication with Marshall. Oh. Kimberly, we get the 8 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles with the Death card, the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles, and the Strength card. I feel like if it's been a silence, I feel like there will be a transformation between Scorpio and Sag season there. Maybe just a small offer. Just know your worth, stay in your highest and great, your joy, happiness. She's definitely having a good time, laughing, being very connected to source, and stand in your strength. And I feel like this can come back around. I feel like the higher vibration you're in, this is definitely some power here. And some forward movement on your part. And that forward movement is what can bring this transformation around. I feel like you having your boundaries will be very eye-opening and refreshing, and maybe a little intimidating. But beware of any kind of toxic behavior, and any wishy-washiness. That in and out stuff, don't tolerate it. If it was that in the past, be like, I'm just going to focus on me, and then really do that. Really, really, really spend the time and focus on you. More of your own personal healing you do, and higher vibration you're in, the higher vibration the person that's coming into you has to be. So just know that. Work on your self-love and making sure you're spending time doing that. Hi, Pleiades 9. Van and I just posted a question in the live stream. Are there other roles here? No, you can just post your question right here. I'd like to know what card best describes my personality. I don't know about new to tarot. I feel definitely a very you're very connected there. Don't count yourself short there, I hear. I feel like you're way more connected than you might think. So what card best describes the personality of the Pleiades 9? Oh, we get the Lovers and the Page of Pentacles. Oh, I would say you're definitely a messenger, perhaps a twin flame. You also get the Six of Wands, which is, the victory card. So I feel like you are definitely a very strong energy with that Lovers card. It definitely goes with the Pleiades, right? Definitely all about the love, being balanced, grounded, always speaking that highest vibration. I feel like those cards are all totally you. So, and the Ace of Wands, you're definitely a manifester. Standing in that power, you can definitely read those cards, I feel. Rhonda, think all those happy, wonderful times. I look at the picture when I married my husband, and I can literally feel the exact energy from the moment we got married, and it literally brings tears to my eyes every single time that I go to that energy. So it also every time makes my heart chakra just open. So so with that being said, I'll have to bring the picture. He made me this really beautiful book, so I'll have to bring the picture and show everyone because I've referenced it more than once. But being in that energy can really, really help, Rhonda. Besides that, you don't want to be in that Two of Swords. You want to really be balanced. Beat your own drum. I feel like you're a super good catch, and he should know that. I feel like he does. He just takes you for granted. Carlos. You are very welcome. Thank you for joining me tonight. I am doing lives at different times of the day. Trying to see what groove hits best for me. Please, I know you've subscribed to get a question, but for those just watching, please, if you subscribe, you can get a question. We also have the Facebook group. Okay. Narisha, is he the one? Guidance for Narisha. Well, you get the Three of Wands, which is definitely wish fulfillment. So that one's a great one. You get the Knight of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. I feel like you're communicating with them telepathically, maybe at night, or in dream space. I feel like it's something that can definitely grow to this Ten of Pentacles, but it's going to take some nurturing to a cup. So I would say yes, definitely he is the one. Just make sure that you're paying attention to the red flags and listening to your guides, and make sure you're spending time with your friends and not just completely focused on his energy, because I feel like you're a very free spirit with the, Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands. That's very saggy energy to me, which is, beat your own drum. So make sure you're spending time on your self-care, doing things with your friends, having fun. But this relationship's going to take time to nurture, but definitely Three of Wands and the Ten of Cups. Those are definitely some great cards. So I would say definitely yes. Thank you, Lily. Guidance for Carlos about Alexa. We get the Tower. We get the High Priestess. We get the Ace of Cups and the Three of Cups. I feel like there's been some chaos and confusion, and maybe some quiet time, but I feel like this heart chakra opening is happening. I feel like there's a new beginning. I'm working together. Call in your guides and see what kind of guidance they can help you do. Make sure you're meditating and being in the highest vibration. And I feel like something can happen super quick with that, eclipse energy coming in, and then there's the sun. So just try not to be in this Five of Swords energy, that mental chaos that normally our ego. If you're having some negative thoughts, ask your ego to step aside. being in gratitude is the best way to raise your vibration or appreciation. So if you're having some, chaos and conflict about somebody, um, you can't always just really reverse the way those thoughts are. And at some point, there was probably something good with that person in you. So take a time and write 5 or 10 things that were good between the two of you and see if you can't change that direction of the energy from the Five of Swords to the Sun. I feel like that energy is definitely within your hands to do that just by changing your energy. I hope that helps. Okay, I think I got through everyone's questions tonight. I want to thank everyone for joining me. It was really fun to do this tonight. I will be doing more of these at this time of the night, maybe even a little bit later. I know people are in different parts of the world. So, like Lily, New Zealand. If anyone would like to join our group, on the banner, you can click the link, and also the PayPal is there if you'd like to donate to the channel. I hope everyone has a really great evening, and thank you so much.